on the Westwood One Radio Network. The Raiders drafted former Georgia star Brock Bowers last month, despite already having second-year tight end Michael Mayer on the roster. But Mayer tells the Las Vegas Review-Journal that he's looking forward to teaming up with Bowers. Quote, I think we're going to be dangerous. I think we're going to have a great offense. Meanwhile, new Giants pass rusher Brian Burns is excited to take the field with his new teammates, especially Dexter Lawrence and Kayvon Thibodeau, knowing they can cause matchup problems for their opponents. Burns says teams are going to have to, quote, pick their poison when it comes to deciding which one of the three to key on. And running back David Johnson officially announced his retirement from the NFL after 8 seasons spent with the Cardinals, Texans, and Saints. In 2016 with Arizona, Johnson led the league in touchdowns and yards from scrimmage. He hasn't played in the NFL since 2022. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
This story is called The Ugly Truth About Timeshare. If you think you've done your family a favor by buying a timeshare, you need my help. Hello, I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group. 10 years ago, I started helping folks cancel their timeshare. In the process, started Wesley Financial Group to do one thing, help people get out of their timeshare nightmare. When you buy a timeshare, the timeshare company can raise your annual maintenance fees at will. I recently helped a couple that had their maintenance fees go from $800 to $3,200 a year. They also received a $4,000 assessment for a hurricane that was over 1,000 miles away. Sound crazy? Stop the insanity today. Call my office now. If we take you as a client, I guarantee we'll cancel your timeshare or you'll pay nothing.
Want out of your timeshare? Call now for your free timeshare exit info kit. 800-462-3333. That's 800-462-3333. 800-462-3333.
We are the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO, El Centro, California. It's a Monday, 20th day of May, 2024. And, Jared Anchondo in the newsroom. Let's see. Monday, a week from today, is Memorial Day.
Yes.
So how many people are going to find a way to get off Friday and make it a 4-day weekend instead of 3?
Oh, most of them.
Yes. And not do a thing on Thursday anyway.
Yeah. It'll be a half day.
Okay. And just a reminder, and some people somewhat lose sight of it because it's a Memorial Day sale. Well, Memorial Day is different from Veterans Day. There are similarities, but Memorial Day is the day set aside to honor those who gave their lives for this country. Veterans Day is for all veterans. Memorial Day is for those that gave their lives. So, just kind of keep that in mind, okay?
We should.
Yes. And anyway, what's going on in the world? Well, this month, back in 1884, the Ringling Brothers opened their first circus. Yeah, I don't know if you've noticed, but the circus, it just isn't as popular as it once was. But I tell you, the true spirit of the circus lives on every day in the halls of Congress. Yes, can we have a little decorum here? I don't think so. At times, when you follow what's happening in Congress, you get the feeling it's middle school all over again. So it's, And we just finished a weekend, so did we have a good one?
Yeah, fun.
Okay. Do you remember what you did?
Kind of. Well, how was your weekend?
It was very short.
Short.
Yes. They seem to get that way.
Short and sweet.
Well, short and, had a chance to get some things done around the house that needed to get done. So
hey, someone's got to do it.
That's the case. Okay. You want some birthdays today?
All right. Birthdays. Birthday time. I know we had Cher on the list.
Yes.
It'd be nice if she came back to the Valley.
I think for the most part, she does not acknowledge the Imperial Valley.
Yeah, that was my joke, I guess.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
Okay. Actor David Proval is 82. Cher is 78. Actor Dave Thomas, 76. Actor Dean Butler, 68. Guitarist Jane Weidland of the Go-Go's, 66. Susan Cowsill of the Cowsills, 65. Actor Bronson Pinochet, 65. Actor John Billingsley, 64. Actor Tony Goldwyn, 64. Actor Mindy Kahn is 58. Actor Matt Zerti is 47. Local birthdays, got them coming up.
Let's talk about it. Bringing community mental health issues to your radio. Listen each Sunday morning to Kxo AM 1230 at 7 a.m. or on Sunday evening at 7 p.m. on FM 107.5. Or log on to kxoradio.com for a podcast of the show in its entirety. This program is produced by the Public Affairs Department of Kxo AM 1230 and FM 107.5. Let's Talk About It is presented as a public service of Imperial County Behavioral Health Services.
Happy birthday, Candy Rojo Elahoit, Kiana Alvarez, Marco Bejarano, Yvette Eros, Carla Bell, Roman Deanda, Christian Frolic, Carmila Coronado, Samantha Ponte, Kelsey Martinez, Renata De La Rosa, Christy Benson, Jason Griffith, Manuela Salcedo, Peter Chow, Raynell Coven, Samantha Flores, Tristan Pisano, Joseph Herman, Carmen Soto, Reggie Townsend, and Adam Charlie Meyer. Happy birthday from KXO. Okay, and this week there's several more graduations going on around the valley. And next week there'll be even more. I think we pretty much go through about the first week of June for graduation. So if you are graduating, we salute you. And, you know, in my mind, graduation is high school or college. Even though they have all these full-blown graduation ceremonies for pre-K and kinder and come on, let's accomplish something before we celebrate too much.
Training?
Yes, yeah. Well, it took a while. Yeah, well, anyway. And a reminder, okay, if you're going to, have Mylar balloons as part of the graduation ceremony, don't let them float away. You know, they cause thousands and hundreds of $1,000s worth of damage when they come down in power lines. Mylar, that is a metallic substance, and it really messes up power lines. So your friends and neighbors would appreciate it if you dispose of them properly, okay?
Please, please.
Yes, another friendly reminder. Okay, we've got news. Are you ready for that?
News time.
Right now, it's a look at World and California news headlines brought to you by Imperial Valley Food Bank. Become a hunger warrior. Contact the Imperial Valley Food Bank.
CBS News Brief. Iran's just announced an investigation into the helicopter crash that killed the country's president and prime minister. National security contributor Sam Vinograd.
The goal is to project an image of stability so that Iran's adversaries don't seek to take advantage of this moment to try to advance their own agenda.
Karim Khan, chief prosecutor of the International Criminal Court, says he's seeking arrest warrants for Israel's Prime Minister Netanyahu and 3 Hamas leaders over their 7-month-old war for
intentionally causing death, starvation, injury are criminal means to achieve military and political goals.
2 significant decisions from the Supreme Court today. It's declined to hear appeals in 2 cases from Maryland, one over a Democratic-backed ban on assault-style rifles, the other over school district policy that prevents officials from informing parents when their child identifies as trans or gender nonconforming. CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
This is Sarah Griffin with the Imperial Valley Food Bank. Food has the power to fuel communities, especially for those struggling to find their next meal. As the main distribution center of donated food in Imperial County, we store, rescue, and purchase food in bulk to serve 25,000 people each month at over 30 locations. Join the fight against hunger and food insecurity in the Imperial Valley by donating online today at www.ivfoodbank.org.
California headline news. Sean Diddy Combs apologizing for his actions seen on a video from 2016 in which he's seen beating his then-girlfriend Cassie Ventura at a Los Angeles hotel.
I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. Got to go into therapy. They're going to rehab.
Ventura had sued Combs last fall for abuse. The case settled a day later without Combs admitting guilt. California's border with Mexico is the busiest in the nation for illegal immigration.
As a law enforcement officer, national security, public safety, I'm always concerned when there's outliers in the data. It does seem like there's an outlier here, so we're looking into that.
ICE Director P.J. Leckleitner, the San Diego border sector saw a 500% rise in Chinese migrants detained compared to last year. L.A. police reportedly trying to fire a senior captain because of his romantic relationship with a civilian employee that he allegedly lied about. Gas prices in the state averaging $5.20 a gallon. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991.
The news on vapes talks a lot about the technology and teen use, but parents need to know more about the dangers of nicotine. So know this. 1. Nicotine is a poison that can rewire teens' brains. 2. It can increase mood swings. 3. It can limit attention and learning. So even when it comes in new tech, nicotine is brain poison. Go to undo.org for more.
2 guys drove to work. Neither guy wore a seatbelt. One guy got a ticket. One guy didn't. The same 2 guys drove home. One guy wore his seatbelt. One guy didn't. One guy made it home. The guy not wearing his seatbelt didn't. Don't risk it. Click it or ticket. Paid for by NHTSA.
And it's page 1 of the local news. Page 1, a service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. Are you planning a road trip for the upcoming Memorial Day weekend? Before you hit the road, hit El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. 3 locations in the valley, even a mobile van that comes to where you are at no extra charge. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers.
It's Monday, and that means Monday with the Mayor. Monday with the Mayor continues. Today, El Centro Mayor Silvia Marroquin will be at Viva Antiques and Estate Sales at 495 West Main Street in downtown El Centro at 5:30 p.m. The mayor and city staff will be available to discuss any issues pertaining to the city. And Calexico is accepting applications. The city of Calexico is accepting applications for 2 open seats on the city council. The seats became vacant with the recent recall of council members Raul Ureña and Gilberto Manzanares. Candidates must be at least 18 years of age, reside within the city limits of Calexico, and be registered to vote in the city of Calexico at the time the application is received. The application is available on the city's website or at the city clerk's office. Deadline for applications is 5 p.m. Thursday, May 23rd, 2024. The appointment will be made at a special city council meeting. The term of the city council C is from the date of appointment to December 2024. And earthquakes. Did you feel the earthquake this morning? I didn't. I didn't. I guess we had a big one at about, says 5:17 a.m. We had a 4.1 magnitude earthquake. Epicenter was distance about 11 miles southeast of Ocotillo Wells. That was with the swarm of earthquakes we had over the weekend. KXO News Time, 7:42.
How about the next time you need service on your car? We come to you. Hi, this is Mike Allison for Real Central Motors and Quick Lane. Our mobile service vans are an extension of our dealership service lane. We will come to you for an oil change, filters, brakes, batteries, tire rotation, and so much more. Hey, while your car is just sitting there at work, we'll take care of your service needs, and it doesn't cost any extra. Schedule your appointment now at elcentralmotors.net. El Centro Motors Mobile Service Vans. What a great idea.
In other news, fentanyl seized. The U.S. Border Patrol agents assigned to the El Centro sector arrested a woman accused of smuggling 93 pounds of fentanyl
The incident occurred on Tuesday, May 14th on Interstate 10 near Indio. The Border Patrol agent stopped a suspicious car on westbound Interstate 10. A woman driver and her teenage son were in the car. A canine detection team alerted to the car, and the initial search of the vehicle led to the discovery of a single blue pill. The car was taken to a nearby Border Patrol station, and a second search led to the discovery of tens of thousands of fentanyl pills hidden under the seats. Total weight of the fentanyl pills was over 93 pounds. The woman driver, a U.S. citizen, was arrested and turned over to the Drug Enforcement Administration. The teenage son was released. And Health Science Center grand opening. The Southwest High School Health Science Center had a ribbon cutting on Thursday. The California Surgeon General, Dr. Diana E. Ramos, was on hand for the occasion. The Health Science Center is dedicated to serving students enrolled in the career technical education, health science, and medical technology courses at Southwest High School. The facility replicates a healthcare setting, providing students with hands-on training and real-world experience. During her visit, Dr. Ramos spent time with students, inspiring them to strive for excellence and pursue their dreams in the healthcare profession. She encouraged students to take advantage of the opportunities presented by the new center. That's it for page 1 of local news. Page 2 and weather up next.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations to serve you. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. If your car's just sitting there, set up an appointment for one of their mobile vans to service your vehicle. Yeah, while you're at work, while you're at home, no extra charge.
Need innovative solutions for your toughest engineering challenges? At Osmond Engineering, we turn your ideas into reality. Custom designed to seamless execution and top-notch engineering services tailored to your needs. We're excited to announce our new location at 1214 West State Street, Suite B in El Centro. Open May 21st. Whether it's architectural, civil, or structural engineering, we've got you covered. At Osmond Engineering, we offer a variety of services. Call us today at 760-592-7955 or visit osmondengineering.com. You can visit us at our location in Yuma or our new office at 1214 West State Street, Suite B, El Centro. Open May 21st. Osmond Engineering.
And it's page 2 of the local news with weather on the side, all brought to you by Burgers and Beer. Serving the best burgers in town. Don't forget daily lunch specials Monday through Friday. And, of course, happy hour every day, 3 till 6 p.m.
We had a hit-and-run arrest. A hit-and-run accident Saturday afternoon ended with the arrest of a woman. The accident was reported shortly after 4 p.m. Saturday at McConnell and Worthington Roads. A driver told the California Highway Patrol that a small SUV had been swerving and then passed them before knocking over a road sign. The driver continued driving away from the scene. Imperial County Sheriff's deputies located the vehicle and driver about 30 minutes later. The driver of the SUV was arrested. And Brawley Council meets. The Brawley City Council meets Tuesday. Among the items on the agenda are an update on the community survey about city funding and resident priorities. There will also be a presentation of the fiscal year 2024 through 2025 preliminary proposed budget study. Council will discuss a street name change application to rename Western Avenue to Veterans Memorial Way. The council could take an action to adopt a resolution to incorporate a list of projects funded by SB 1, the Road Repair and Accountability Act. Also on the agenda are agreements for the city of Brawley to provide dispatching services to the city of Calipatria and city of Westmoreland. The meeting will be called to order at 6 p.m. on Tuesday, May 21st in the city council chambers. And we had a decrease in unemployment rate for April. It is the latest report available. The report is provided by the Labor Market Information Division of the Employment Development Department. According to the report, April unemployment came in at 15.7%. That is down from the revised 16.4% reported for March, but above the year-ago estimate of 13.7%. This compares to the unadjusted California unemployment rate of 4.8% and 3.5% for the nation during the same period. According to the report, there were 11,200 unemployed out of a labor force of 71,500. And Women Haven celebrates next week. 46 years of advocacy. Women Haven will be celebrating their 46th anniversary. It'll be Wednesday, May 22nd at the Women Haven Thrift Store on Main Street in El Centro. It'll run from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. The public is invited to attend and learn what Women Haven has to offer and learn how they operate. Staff will be on hand to meet the public, learn about Women Haven resources, special deals in the thrift store, and free popsicles for the first 200 visitors. The Women Haven mission is to promote a comprehensive response to domestic violence, stalking, and human trafficking through community outreach and education, prevention, intervention, client support services, and safety and shelter services. That's it for KXO Local News. We have weather.
Did you know that Burgers and Beer has happy hour every day from 3 to 6 with specials on select appetizers, beer specials, and more? Ask about drink specials all day with $5 drinks like Margarita Monday, Tonic Tuesday, Wine Down Wednesday, and Thirsty Thursday. Our weekday lunch specials include a soft drink from only $8 to $11. May specials include sangria, birria melt, and $5 bottles of Corona. Burgers and Beer with 5 locations, proudly serving you, your family, and friends since 1985. Burgers and Beer for the best burger in town.
And before we get to the weather, there's an accident, Bowker and Ross, a pickup and a school bus, no injuries, okay? No injuries. That's at Bowker and Ross. You might want to avoid the area. The National Weather Service says a passing disturbance today will lead to widespread breezy to locally windy conditions, spring-like conditions with dry, breezy afternoons, and seasonally hot temperatures then prevail through the rest of the week. Our high yesterday, 98, 73, the overnight low. Wind gusts peaked at 33 miles an hour. Today will be mostly cloudy through mid-morning, then gradual clearing. Look for a high near 95. West winds 10 to 15 miles an hour, increasing to 20 to 25 miles an hour this afternoon, with gusts as high as 35 miles an hour. Clear tonight with a low around 63. West-northwest wind 15 to 20 miles an hour, gusting up to 40 miles an hour. Winds decreasing to 10 to 15 miles an hour after midnight. Tuesday, sunny with a high near 94. Northwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. 75 degrees downtown, 31% relative humidity. Wind out of the west at 10, gusting up to 20 miles an hour. Page 2 of the local news and weather brought to you by Burgers and Beer, the place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Bring the family, meet your friends at Burgers and Beer.
The all-new Woman Haven Thrift Store in El Centro is now open to receive your donations with a convenient drive-thru. We are located at 742 West Main Street. Our drop-off hours are Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturdays, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. We accept household goods, sports equipment, furniture, and more. Impact your community right here in the Imperial County in a meaningful way through your donations. For more information, visit womanhaven.org.
It's Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Script South Network, working together to provide you the best care. Well, Xander Schauffele, San Diego State grad, captured his first major victory Sunday. He picked up the win over Bryson Chambeau. The victory for Schauffele, his first major championship. Meanwhile, world number 1 golfer Scottie Scheffler signed his scorecard, put his head down on the scorer's table, and almost fell asleep. It was a rough week. We'll take a look at NBA action and Major League Baseball coming up.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all of your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Raleigh, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all Pioneer services, visit www.pmhd.org today.
Well, the Minnesota Timberwolves put up a historic 20-point comeback over the Denver Nuggets in yesterday's Game 7. They've won a trip to the Western Conference Finals. Yeah, it was the Timberwolves over the Nuggets, 98-90. Meanwhile, the Pacers beat up on the Knicks, 130-109. The action resumes tomorrow, the Pacers and the Celtics. Yeah, in the East Finals, Game 1. Yeah, you're right. NBA playoffs go forever. Major League Baseball yesterday, the Red Sox bombed the Cardinals 11-3. Yankees whipped the White Sox 7-2. Orioles over the Mariners 6-3. Phillies topped the Nationals 11-5. Blue Jays beat the Rays 5-2. Guardians topped the Twins 5-2. Mets, they mashed the Marlins 7-3. Astros over the Brewers 9-4. Royals ripped the Athletics 8-4. Meanwhile, the Pirates edged the Cubs 3-2. Angels topped the Rangers 4-1. Giants rolled over the Rockies 4-1. Dodgers went 10 innings before they beat the Reds 3-2. Diamondbacks dumped the Tigers 6-4. And the Padres put on a hitting display and beat the Braves 9-1. And, it was qualifying time for the Indianapolis 500 over the weekend, and the grid getting set. Meanwhile, Jim Otto, a Pro Football Hall of Famer center, whose iconic 00 jersey anchored the middle of the Oakland Raiders offensive line for 15 seasons, has passed away at the age of 86. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers. Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs, from business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley. Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company that protects you, your home, your business, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Red Lobster has filed for bankruptcy with 578 restaurants across 44 states in Canada. Red Lobster serves 64 million customers a year, and it brings in $2 billion in annual sales. Yeah, but recent mismanagement, competition, inflation, and other factors brought down Red Lobster, according to analysts and former Red Lobster employees. Target has slashed prices on more than 1,500 popular items, beginning immediately. Everything from butter to laundry detergent, as the retailer attempts to attract inflation-wary shoppers turned off by high prices. Prices dropped effective today, with thousands more price cuts, amounting to 5,000 items being reduced over the summer, according to the retailer. The lower prices will aim to collectively save consumers millions of dollars on household staples and everyday items such as milk, fresh fruit, diapers, and even pet food. The changes even affect name brands as well as the store brands. Other major retailers like IKEA and Aldi have been reducing prices in recent months in an attempt to re-attract consumers into stores and entice them to spend money, since many have slashed their spending because of inflation. And taking a look at the big board right now, we see green. The Dow is up 46 points at 40,050. The S&P 500 up 19 points at 5322. The NASDAQ up 103 points at 16,707. Meanwhile, gold has drifted up $7.30 an ounce, and oil is up 1 cent a barrel. And the earnings season still underway, so the market still rather volatile.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here at Imperial and Coachella Valleys. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients with the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my number one priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in Imperial Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
Expect mostly cloudy skies through mid-morning, then gradual clearing. Look for a high near 95. West winds 10 to 15, increasing to 20 to 25 miles an hour this afternoon, with gusts as high as 35 miles an hour. Clear tonight with a low around 63. West-northwest wind 15 to 20 miles an hour, gusting up to 40 miles an hour. Those winds decreasing after midnight to 10 to 15 miles an hour. Tomorrow, sunny with a high near 94. Northwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. 76 degrees, 30% relative humidity. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Postal, the only postal box service offering 24-hour-a-day service at 4th and Heil in El Centro. CBS News just ahead on AM 1230 KXO, El Centro, California.
On the Hour, sponsored by T-Mobile.
I'm Steve Kathan. As his criminal trial draws to a close, Donald Trump blasts the judge.
This case should be dismissed. It should have never been brought. And the judge is highly conflicted. He's a corrupt judge. He's highly conflicted. He's totally corrupt. And he's interfering with an election.
The judge has indicated closing arguments will take place a week from Tuesday after Memorial Day. Former Trump lawyer Michael Cohen is back on the stand today for more cross-examination. Now to Baltimore, where the cargo ship that hit and brought down the Key Bridge has been refloated. CBS's Skylar Henry.
The vessel is now going to be taken to a local marine terminal, the Seagirt terminal here at the Port of Baltimore. Several tugboats have surrounded the vessel and are moving at a glacial pace at about 1 mile an hour as they move to try to make sure the integrity of the vessel stays intact. And of course, the safety of those on board as well as around the vessel is also key there.
This morning, the U.S. Supreme Court declined to hear a challenge to a Democratic-backed ban in Maryland on assault-style rifles. The case is moving through lower courts. Overseas, reporter Lauren Comato tells us the International Criminal Court has issued arrest warrants for Hamas leaders and Israel's prime minister.
Chief Prosecutor Karim Khan has charged the leaders of both sides with crimes against humanity, including murder and extermination. Netanyahu and his defense minister are also charged with using starvation as a weapon of war. Khan said Israel's right to defend itself doesn't mean it can disregard international law.
Well, CBS's Cammie McCormick reports the death of Iran's hardline president in a helicopter crash has lifted the hopes of people who want reforms in the country.
Outside the Iranian embassy in Berlin, a crowd gathered.
I am very happy today because we want to bring freedom and democracy for Iran.
President Ibrahim Raisi's death has raised some hopes of a change away from the hardline government in Iran, one that has cracked down on dissent.
In Britain, a court ruled Julian Assange's appeal can go forward as he tries to block extradition to the U.S. to face spy charges. His wife, Stella.
The judges reached the right decision. We spent a long time hearing the United States putting lipstick on a pig, but the judges did not buy it.
Target is the latest company to make an inflation-fighting move. The retailer says it will cut prices on 5,000 items, food, beverage, and household goods. Wall Street, right now the Dow is up 52 points. NASDAQ's up 100. This is CBS News.
Switch to T-Mobile and save with tons of benefits on every plan versus AT&T and Verizon. Use the savings calculator to find out how at T-Mobile.com/switch.
With T-Mobile, you can get tons of benefits and still save because nobody likes having to choose. It's like getting romance and sci-fi.
I love you. Also, I'm a robot.
At T-Mobile, you can get the benefits you want and still save on every plan versus AT&T and Verizon. See how with our savings calculator at T-Mobile.com/switch. Plus, switch and keep your phone. We'll pay it off up to $800.
Be a virtual prepaid card in 15 days. Qualifying unlocked device, credit, service, and timely redemption required. Card has no cash access and expires in 6 months. See T-Mobile.com.
Getting quality employees to fill positions in your company is essential, but finding those people can be a major hassle unless you use ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter makes finding quality people a breeze. ZipRecruiter's advanced technology identifies candidates with the right skills, sends you great matches, then you can easily invite them to apply. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. See for yourself. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/free to try ZipRecruiter for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
A weekend of surprises for Taylor Swift fans in Sweden.
Swift performed 3 extra songs from her new Tortured Poets Department album, a different one at each of 3 sold-out shows in Stockholm. On her final night, she paused out of concern.
When you guys are putting a bunch of flashlights up in a group, does that mean that people need help? I just didn't know if you were waving at me.
Workers handed out water, and several fans were taken to a medical area, but no reports of anything serious aside from what appeared to be a love peck on Swift's neck after her getaway to Italy with her beau Travis Kelce last week. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
The NBA's conference finals are set after 2 road teams advanced with Game 7 victories yesterday. Indiana and Minnesota. The Pacers play the Boston Celtics, and the T-Wolves tangle with Dallas. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
You've got Carroll Buckley with the best oldies on the radio.
I don't like it. I love it.